Shalom, and continuing on. All right. Or, we were just talking about we were in Habakkuk. All right. 2 and 4. Or, we're just like talking about or how this devil, this so-called white man, or Esau, or he just like goes around the world, or looking for people's territories, or when Joe Rogan was talking about, or what happened, he was basically he hit it right on, or because he was talking about how or he's not surprised that these people are don't trust any outsiders, all right, because all that's been happening throughout the history of the world, all right, was or people going into other people's lands, or taking their women, or for concubines, taking their resources. Hey, shit, that's what our nation's gonna do when the kingdom is established. All right, but this devil has been doing this, or in wickedness, or for the longest time. Other nations have been doing it as well. All right, but not not to the extent. Or even he was Emperor Tojo. Or when those two bombs hit his country, or Japan, or the land of Ammon. Or he surrendered, and he was just like, or you guys, basically he was saying, you guys took it too far. This devil, he takes it too far. All right. But back on the subject of the name. All right, Proverbs 30 and 4. Who hath ascended up into heaven, or descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fists? Who hath bound the waters in a garment? Who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell? All right, and just an FYI, for those of you that don't know, or the letter J, at least any like any word in the Bible that has the word J in it, or whether it be Jesus, or Jehoshaphat, or Joshua, or Jonathan, or Jacob, or that's not how they were pronouncing those words and names, or at the time, or when this was written, or when it was being compiled and read, or for the first time, or so so the name Jesus or Jehovah, if you were to answer that question with Jehovah and Jesus, you'd be wrong. Or the answer is Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai, or Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, or Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, or that's a true name that has that stronghold. All right. Or so that falls in part of the reason why that guy received destruction. Or plus all the other being a busybody, or in other men's affairs, or worrying about what they do and who they worship and all that, or like any type of interference, or from you or anybody else is going to make their lives any better, when all it's been doing is making people's lives even worse. Yeah, that's probably what they're privy to. All right, that's probably why they're are still around, or because they have their own it's probably the only way you can maintain your own territory, or as long as this devil has rulership. All right, but I just wanted to get into it's like one scripture as far as it'll be in St. Mark. All right, St. Mark 16 and 15. And he said unto them, Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. All right, and this is probably, or what he thought he was, or doing, or which he wasn't preaching, the real gospel. Verse 16: He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be damned. And these signs shall follow them, all right, that believe. All right, so this is how one of the things that'll pinpoint, or whether or not someone's a real prophet. In my name shall they cast out devils; they shall speak with new tongues. Or so it says, in my name. But at the time he was saying this, and at the time they were reading this and compiling this for the first time, or once again, or his name would have been pronounced Yahweh Shai. So that's the name, or that his men, his prophets, his disciples, or his apostles, will be going by, or when they're on the highways, or or wherever they may be, or whenever they're or promoting this word, promoting this gospel, or preaching the kingdom. That's the name that they would be using. Verse 18: They shall take up serpents, and if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover. All right, on that sign, or on that precept, or I just brought that up because or, basically, or for the most part, no harm to your destruction is gonna befall upon you. Or if you're or teaching in the real name of the Lord, or the Lord, of course, even to the real men of the Lord, things like that are bound to happen. All right, but in this case, or for those of us in the know, or as far as figuring out what happened and why, or we're in the know because of the scriptures. Or he came in the name, or of a of a false power. Or he was using in the power he thought, or he was worshiping, or he wasn't doing it right, or he wasn't coming in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. He was coming in the name of God and Jesus Christ, which isn't, or if you're not in the know yet, or but or you're receiving mercy by receiving this information, or and accepting it, believing in it. All right, because it also says whoso believeth not is damned. There's a lot of people that don't believe in our doctrine, or either. All right, but the other issue is, like, I don't know if this guy was an Edomite or not. All right, but I know he was a representative of Esau. I don't know which spiritually. All right, this might be another reason. All right, because or, these people are on the Sentinel Islands. They probably have ties, or to the ancient world.